We're delighted to announce a new update to Sisra Analytics where we've removed the need to use the Excel add-in to format your data before uploading or importing it into Sisra Analytics. The new process allows you to format your data directly in Sisra Analytics, which means that you just need to export your data from your MIS and then import it or upload it into Sisra. I'm just going to very quickly show you what the new screens look like and what you would need to do. So first of all, to import your student data, when you click on to import, it will ask you as normal to select the key stage and to select the file. Please note at this point you don't need to have run it through the Sisra add-in first. You can see the approved formats up here, and all you'd need to do is just choose your file. So I'm going to pull through my Year 7 data and import that. We then see on the next screen what is replacing the Excel add-in. So this is asking us to map those student columns. So it's automatically mapped my ID for me. I just then need to pull through my student name. As with the add-in, you can select if the forename and the surname are in separate columns. For me, though, they're all in one. So I'm just going to select name from here. It's matched my subject and my class for me. If yours hasn't, you would just need to make those selections. And then in the filter column selection, it's showing you everything that you're expecting for your school. So you can see those here. And then just asking you to map the relevant one from your Excel file. So I'm just going to map my gifted, my free school meals, and then my registration group. And then I can continue with the import. And that's it. That's my student data in. So it's hopefully going to make things a lot quicker for you for uploading your student data, removing that need for the Excel add-in in between. Next, I'm going to show you how you would upload your grade data. So again, you don't need to use the Sisra add-in for your grade data, and you can upload either a broadsheet or a grade list format. So a broadsheet would look like this, where you've got just one row for each of your students and all of the subject headings along the top there, which the majority of MISs will export in broadsheet format. You may also have a grade list format where you've got repeated rows for each of your students with all of their subjects and their individual grades in different rows there. So whichever of these you have, you are able to pop that straight into Sisra Analytics without the need to run it through the Excel add-in first. When you've got that data saved, you would come to grades and uploads as before. I'm just going to pop this into my target data set just to show you what this looks like. You've got your upload grade file, and at the top here, you're asked to select the upload type, whether it's a broadsheet with different columns for each different subject, or whether it's a grade list with repeated rows for each student. As I've selected a broadsheet, it's asking me which row contains the qualification title, so that was just in my top row. And then I'm going to choose my file from here. I'm going to upload my target data for these students. Give it a file title as normal and upload. And then we're asked to select the student ID column, which is automatically mapped, the student name, which I can map here, the first qualification column, and the last qualification column, similar to what you would do when you're preparing things through the add-in anyway. And then when you click on to continue with the upload, that's then popped it straight in. If you realise you've missed one out, you can go back to the mapping and change that if you need to, or you can just continue with the upload. And there you have it. So hopefully this process will save you time in using that Excel add-in. You can just export things directly from your MIS and then import them into Sisra, providing that they are in those formats that we showed earlier, so CSV or XML and things like that. If you do have any queries about this new process, there is some guidance on there so you can follow through the steps if you need to, but we're hoping that all of you will find this process much simpler and quicker to upload your information into Sisra.